How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm gonna finally get around to doing a story, an update to some other videos I've had of Jeremy DeWitt. He's the police impersonator out of Florida. And I was doing videos on him, but then I got wrapped up into opening a business and life and trying to enjoy life too. So, I kind of lost track of this guy, and I've had a lot of people say you need to do an update. So I was kind of going through stuff right now, and I think I got it fairly organized. But just a reminder here, this is Jeremy DeWitt. He's a sexual offenders and predator search out of Florida. You can look on the website. Here's the information if you want to look it up yourself. So just a refresher here, how terrible this guy is. It's right here in 2005. I guess sexual battery with a victim, or I don't know, 12 and 15 years old. See, that's, if it would have said like, hey, that's a 20-something-year-old woman or a 30-year-old woman, I'd be like, maybe there was two sides to the story, and I would want to know her side and stuff. But that right there is just totally uncalled for, disgusting piece of trash that, I'm sorry, shouldn't even be in society, should be locked away forever. That's just my personal opinion here. He is out since obviously 2005 and needs to register as a sex offender. Well, we don't need to worry about that because he's locked away again. But let's take a look here just to show you everything, because I like to show the receipts when we're talking about stuff like this, because it's pretty serious accusations to make against somebody, and you should never make accusations against somebody about sexual things. Matters. It's not funny. It's not a joke. You don't try to do that to get back at somebody. And yeah, it's just disgusting, because I know people that will make up shit because they know it can hurt a guy, and that is wrong. So anyways, back to this, Jeremy DeWitt. So we can see here's his stuff. We got 20 sexual offender, not something sheriff, 2021, and just it kind of just shows you the various things. Orange County Jail, detained, all that stuff. Impersonate a Leo back in 2001. So 2001 he was impersonating police officers at that time. And then 2004 is when, like, look, all this stuff. 2004. Prison sentence length, 1 year, 1 day. Not long enough. 4 years total. Yeah, not long enough. Even the impersonating a police officer was only 1 year, 10 months. And see, this is the problem with the justice system. Offense date was 2001. Sentence date was 2003. 2004, that was a little quicker. 2005, 2004, 2005, 2004, 2009, and 9. So, yeah. Anyways, he is utterly a piece of trash. He should not ever be let out. Why do we need people like this in society? We don't. They should be locked away forever. We do not need them. It shows you, actually, people talk about prison and, well, he's going to have a rough time in there. Clearly not, because they get out, they reoffend or do something else even, and who knows, he might have reoffended on, doing sexual things to 12 and 15-year-olds, and just that hasn't come up, and, So, yeah, that's just my personal opinion. They have a high reoffense rate in, just because he hasn't been found on anything lately doesn't mean much. Once you do that, you're probably always going to do that. So he should be locked away forever. He has no purpose in society, clearly. I mean, he thinks he's a police officer, and he takes advantage of little kids. Yeah, not a person you want in society. So, Florida man sentenced to prison for filing false tax returns. He's also a scumbag when it comes to paying his taxes. So, Orlando, Florida. A Florida man was sentenced yesterday to 41 months in prison for filing false tax returns with the IRS for 2 consecutive years that he knew underreported his business's revenue. Oh boy. So anyways, yep, 2017, 2018. In addition to the term of imprisonment, U.S. District Judge Julia S. Sneed ordered DeWitt to serve 1 year of supervised release and to pay approximately $70,000 in restitution to the United States. I would like to know more of the detail there, like what was the amount that he underreported? I mean, are we talking a few bucks, or we talk? Usually, when they may, it had to be quite a bit of money if he underreported. It's not like, oh, I forgot to report this $2,000 over here or something. It's, oh, I didn't report $30,000, twice in 2 years or something. It's a large sum of money for them. Usually take their time to go after you. But yeah, they want restitution of 70, so maybe it was $70,000, and that's the restitution to the United States. I don't know. Just what I'm reading here. Acting Deputy Assistant Attorney General Stewart of the Justice Department's Tax Division and U.S. Attorney Roger B. Handelberg for the Middle District of Florida made the announcement. IRS Criminal Investigation investigated the case. Okay, so he going away for tax fraud. Yeah, that's how they got El Capone too. So that's right here from the DOJ website, United States Attorney's Office, Middle District of Florida. Yeah, so you can look this up, and this is January 8th, 2025. So this is recent. So while doing a search for his latest antics and what he's being charged with and that, this popped up, and this says March 10th. It was posted at 1:02 p.m. by this Facebook page. Update: Jeremy rejected a plea deal for the Orange County case due to the fact that they were going to run these sentences consecutive to his current sentence instead of concurrent. So looks like trial May 12th. So this saying, I couldn't find anything saying this. Nothing in the news, at least from Googling. So I don't know where they got their information. So I hope this is true, that he's dumb enough to actually try to fight. And this is just to show you, all the various cases here with the case number, blah, blah, blah. The only one that I see open is this one right here. Criminal felony open. And this goes back to 2023. So we go there, and this is what you get. You get, this is all his insurance stuff for scamming insurance companies, I guess. So I guess that's still on the table. That's still technically open as far as I understand. So that could be something that also puts him away for a little bit of time. That would be pretty good, Not guilty, denied. So his plea was not guilty on all those every time he was in back in 2020. But, says like arrest of 1/19/2023, arresting officer, law enforcement agency. I don't know exactly what this is all about. But hopefully this is something that's still open, because this guy just needs to go away and disappear for like 10 years, 15 years. And then, he'll get out. And how old is the guy? I forget how old he is. He's 45 years old. Wow. He's younger than me. And he's looked like I would guess he's like 58, 55 maybe at the youngest. He is younger than I am, and he looks old. He looks damn old. So, oh my God. So let's say he's in for, man, if we could get this guy away for 15 years, I'd put him at 50, 60. So he'd be 60 years old. So 60 years old, good luck out there in the world. Good luck. Although a lot of 60-year-olds can still cause a lot of trouble. So, we still have to watch out for this sexual offender, because he's probably going to reoffend. Personal opinion, once again, I just have to state that, because this nut might be like, oh my god, when he gets out, like, there's a video out there. Hey, maybe my opinions will change. I doubt it, though. But, you know, this guy is a sexual offender, and he was guilty, convicted. 12 of a 15-year-old. I wonder, that had to be multiple victims. What if I click that? Does that actually show me? Nope. Yeah, it's not going to show you. Yeah, and this is where the Facebook thing came up, and it said, you know, the little update, and that's why I went there. And yeah, I don't know. There wasn't really much out there per se of what's going on. Here's DeWitt versus Foremost Insurance Company. Case context. This is 2016 though, so the guy has just been in trouble so many times, and the whole police impersonating, I don't understand it. Why do people do that? I mean, talk about once you're found out, I mean, they throw the book at you because, yeah, you shouldn't be impersonating law enforcement, you know, federal agents like FBI, CIA, NSA, stuff like that. There's for good reason claiming to be something they're not. And also going to the extent to like dress like Jeremy would dress, you know, in his full outfit. And I was just trying to find a picture of him in his outfit while I was talking there. I mean, what is this? 2021, something about charges dropped, Leo terminated. I mean, oh, but I called it Metro State. Yeah. Yeah, you don't think this stuff would, you know, look like a police outfit? You know, come on now. And then, you know, here we go. You know, thinks he's in the military. Here we go, right here. I mean, somebody walked up to you looking like this. Would you not think they're a police officer? No one is staring at insignias and wording and something called Metro State. Just be like, okay, that is a city cop or something? I don't understand, right? Yeah, this guy, this guy is, man, he's something special. He took the small bus to school. He got bullied or something, because why not just go to the police academy? I mean, somebody walks up to you and they look like that, you're going to think they're a cop. You're going to think they're a cop. And the disgusting thing is he had employees doing the same damn thing that thought they were cops. They should have really been charged too, but he was just, you know, out of control with doing YouTube videos of actually stopping motorists, telling motorists to move, acting like law enforcement, all for a funeral procession? I mean, come on, give me a break. Unfortunately, our justice system doesn't really work when it comes to sexual predators, and you all hopefully take care and stay well and have a good one. Until the next time.